You mean
This
like
map.
exact prediction or just who wins? Because if
Wins
it's
this map?
just, yeah, I feel like this is gonna be G2, but we'll see. Like this is just on paper, right?
On paper, of course. Exactly. There's no way to know until the cookie crumbles, and we'll see just how that happens as we get into the game here, ladies and gentlemen. The first map of the day, BO3 Icebox, as G2 start in the defense, and straight away NIP looking to bring the fight to them on the pistol round, rushing right through mid onto the B site. They've already overwhelmed Pith, but he has a little bit of support, quick rotations from the mid hold, and A site. They've left it completely open, knowing the plant is coming in. Now all they have to do is defend in the post plants, but look at the HP. Everyone's so low. NIP still winning these duels as a Kukos, aka Existence, pulls it off. JD up behind, catches Artis in the back, and leaves it all down to one. It's Patatek healing himself up, has to hit the shot, but he can't deal the damage to Kriya. So 1-0 we go, and a swift start, a very confident start for NIP, because then the money goes to hell, and the rounds start to really clock up. Patatek, it's so smart! He puts down the wall, but pushes. They hear the sound cue. They think he's gone. He gets one, but now he's stuck. This is the problem. Still getting a second kill, running away and making it at least up to his wall where he awaits the sweet release of death. A player caught up here. Mixwell in trouble, being pushed down by 3, and a pre-fire from Rhyme eliminates him. A 3 versus 3, a huge start by Patatek, and his teammates come to save him in middle, but they have to mount a retake as they've lost the B site. The tag just about gets out, and so they know that the players are here. G2 are ready, and they're sticking around. Planning the spike is going to be tough. They'll have to find the kills first, and Kriya gets dropped to leave a Kukos, or Existence, all alone in the 1v2.
That will always make me laugh, you know, that name. But yeah, Existence putting weight in this round, but it's still not over. The lack of Sage for the attackers is a huge fumble right now. Wow, he actually gets that? That's insane. 1 versus Patatek, who did so much this round. He actually had a triple kill already. 1 kill from Patatek. Sorry, from Zeke, and now 1v1.
Oh.
It's gonna be nuts. He knows the position.
Oh, but look at this.
Will he use the ultimate?
It's the Rolling Thunder. He can just wait it out. And the thing is, at this angle, if they tap it, it's going to push them out. But a preemptive one, it's actually, I think it's dodged. It was Patatek. He was waiting for the peak, but he taps it now, blinded up, makes it away to safety. Time is ticking away. The heal comes into play, taps it again. Oh, he's going to be hit by it, but he dodges it just about. The peak's still there from Existence, and a 4K to close it out. A man disadvantage, but with the ultimate of Mixwell, that could be the difference maker. That's what we're looking to. Has no updrafts left to get above that smoke, but Pith and Artis, what is going on? They've shut them down, and Mixwell, the cherry on top, flying those knives into Chihuahua, picking up a Vandal, and a first round for G2. But maybe towards the defender spawn, you would see it come into play, but no. He's now walking that way, though, so maybe...
Oh, this is gonna be awkward timing. Awkward timing for both, but Joao wins that duel. That was really awkward timing for him, because he still had the camera available, but now the retake is happening on A side. Both players coming from different angles. JD with the upper hand. He's gonna see that head. Piff pays the price for that peak. Playing so well, man. I'm really impressed.
NIP are looking really good right now.
Not only that, but the revival of Existence actually gives the advantage of having the ult as well. But did you see that shot from Kra? That was insane.
Absolutely nutty stuff. Putting it into a 2-man advantage, and oh, well, they've even committed the Rolling Thunder to it. Maybe a little bit early at this point. I feel like you probably just save if you're G2. Pith falls, and more weapons lost as they eventually decide to turn tail and run towards A. Save what they can, but Artis is caught. JD now on his way to pursue a little bit further. Zeke has stalled and towards the spawn, and he could be in trouble. There's 2 players closing in on him. He finds the first, but JD shuts him down.
It's so cool to see JD, the best performing player from them, on Sage. He will get so much value from that ultimate. It's insane, especially on such a big map like Icebox. There will be so many just good occasions to get a res, and which is also very important because they play such a ultimate heavy composition. Having a Sage that reses so much will give additional orbs to another player as well, because he dies and gets res, so he gets additional orbs because of that. That is insanely valuable, especially with Existence on Breach, who has a 7-point ult as well.
We're talking through this because it looked like this round was done and dusted, right? A 4 versus 2. All of a sudden, 2 big kills come in. Artist, though, left on 11 HP, still gets the kill. That plant can't come through anymore, and they know it. Up on the ropes, Existence has shown himself, and the swing comes around from Pith. 1 HP, he's almost gone, almost done. The classic even comes out to close the round. They've seen him in the box, and Pith with a wall bang from a classic and a buy round to finish it 6-3.
Maybe next round then. He still has it. They have an entire control of the site. But mixed with the big opener, we didn't see it, but it was a good, I think from Boiler, a good shot from Boiler to the nest.
Oh, hold on. They're coming back out for this with the wall that's up. Artist, Mixwell, Patatech. Everybody's clocking up frags, and it's all down to Mixwell in the end. JD healing himself back up, but it's heard. Mixwell knows he's not pushing him. He was going to stick it, but then he swings at the last second and finds the third. That is 6-4, and G2, they are on fire right now. G2, not in the best of spots. Rhyme is very isolated here, though. He has a little bit of help from Omen. But Korea, distracted by the player behind, left Rhyme open for a second. Luckily, nobody peeks through and takes that fight as they delay time. Chihuahua comes in. Nice shot to Mixwell. The ult deleted. There'll be no screenplays here today as a 2v3 remains. Trying to get back in with the man disadvantages is never easy, and Pith, well, he gets a chance to go at it one more time. He didn't win the 1v3 in the last round, and this one's not looking any more likely. 8-4 at the half.
To try and get multiple kills here. He can clear some angles, but it's still like yellow is such a big objective.
Oh, they're going to double peek back yellow to try and take down Akukos, aka Existence, and he's still on low HP. JD healed himself up and catches the frag, but not the double. Wasn't ready for Artist. Good team play there from G2. Probably break glass. I never tried it because I was pretty sure it would. They've spotted 3 players, no, 2 at least, but they know Korea plays around here, and the paranoia is going to give that away. At this point, I'm expecting rotates back towards the A side, but they don't have anybody lurking. This was full commitment towards B, and that makes it very difficult to actually play this around. JD, there we go, just about catches his teammate to get the heal on up, and yeah, well, I was going to say it's looking unwinnable. It definitely is now with Chihuahua closing it out.
Safe plant anymore. You can spray all of those positions all the time, even when you're at the they have to rotate. Oh my god.
Well, that's an interesting play and a half. NIP, they've walled up and pushed Existence on top, completely caught G2 off guard, and that's exactly how you want to play some of these rounds. Aggressive. Rhyme, though, he's left by himself. Both of his aggressive players on B have died, but he's tucking in. Korea knows that he's in the better position, but they are going to come towards middle. They're looking at it. At least the timing is poor for Chihuahua. Zeke had looked away, but Pith was still looking, but that's where Korea comes in to win the round. TP goes across. He's trying to get away. There's the paranoia. It hits. It does damage. He knows exactly where this player is, and the chances of winning that round just fade away completely. Okay, Zeke on range. I love this with the Phantom. The power you can get, but the problem is that's a perfect rolling thunder. Existence hits it on command. JD taking 2 kills. Not quite able to finish it off, but it's a 2v1. Time is low, and Mixwell has to push forward to try and get this plant in. A 1v2 with 70 HP. He knows where one player is, but the other's completely unknown. And with 10 seconds, he has to just win this one after another. There's Rhyme gone. 6 seconds almost as he goes for the plant a little bit more. And he's going to stick it fully. No push coming down, but can he get out of there? He has no dash. The swing, and he thinks Existence was down below. What a round from Existence there. The Rolling Thunder was what got JD those 2 kills, and then he closes it out in the 1v1. The headshot on that as well. Good damage done. Chihuahua comes in for a double, though, saving the day. This man kills everyone through smokes, through cages. He's tagged one player up close. He's going up on top, but Mixwell saw him, and with 30 HP, you're not going to risk that. He's going to wait for the heal and play it afterwards. They know that Sage is caught up close, and there's a gap around the wall. They have no idea. Chihuahua didn't see Artist further away, though. Popped his ultimate instead of taking the fight, but it might not matter. It's all down to Mixwell, and the flank is perfect from Rhyme every single time. 12-7, we go with that defuse. They won the round. They won the game in the first. Oh, what is JD doing there? He pushes up behind, and I'm going to share Pith's frustration in that one, as he no doubt is very annoyed that someone's just made that kind of ballsy play straight through his ultimate. That now drop mid is open, but the problem is, even with the res, they have to retake the A side. The flash is perfect. That is gorgeous by Existence. He had no idea on the timing, but I don't know. It just worked out. Fair play.
He just felt it, you know. That was so cool. Like the flashes from Breach are just insanely powerful. 3 seconds, a fully flash. Like Chihuahua got a free kill basically on Zeke. And now it's 4 versus 2, even though they had a 2-man disadvantage. That's straight out from Chihuahua. Those crazy artists with the double kill though. It's still, they're still alive. They're still alive.
Oh, but hold on. The defuse is coming in. 8 bullets left to go for the spam. He runs out, has to reload, and it's going to be stuck all the way. Existence, fittingly, is the one to close this out, win the round, and win the map. 13-7, ladies and gents. NIP have taken the first. Chihuahua, it's being watched for. They're ready for the timing. It could work out perfectly, but he doesn't suspect someone to be here, so Pith gets the first shot off, but he doesn't hit the heady. Chihuahua survives on 10 HP, and with that, a chance, a small hope for them. They'll clear out hookah and know that control is not theirs. Off of that, you suspect there's someone on the site. Chihuahua spamming through, and Korea was the one to find the kill, but a 1v2 to win. 74 HP, no smoke left for another 10 seconds. He tries to bait them out. There's the molly gone. We talked about that before. Elbow is the final player, but he's not peaking. Artist being so low on HP doesn't want to give any opportunity for this to go away. A smoke comes in, but here's the recon rather going up. He heard the smoke surely, so he knows, but thanks to Korea being so low.
That was interesting. If you don't want to get killed by that.
Oh,
This is,
that's unfortunate.
but Korea with the double kill, but he's gonna get tagged now. Oh, double tag.
So double tag, but the thing is, the shock dart doesn't come through to take him down. There was one on its way, but not quite in time. Korea up close, 31 HP as he tries to back off. He really can't die in this scenario because both himself and JD are super, super low, and that ult could almost take them down. That is a great bait out, though. You know, you're making them
Exactly
commit.
what I wanted to say. That was such a good play, but it's so far in lamps. You just peeked for a brief second, shot two times, I think, and then just went back quietly. So he baited out the ultimate. Super crucial as well to get that out.
And in a round like this, when they're desperate, that's where they would deploy those ultimates, as you saw. A really nicely thought through. Patatech in the back of the site. They're giving away that they suspect that he's here. A couple of spams going through, and JD's just holding it. As
Look at that. Look at this round. This is completely 3B. They are playing retake on B. No informations, right? That's just... Oh, wow. That is such a weird round.
yeah, you know, JD going in for that peak, it's definitely not the best of plays. Should we say Zeke? I love that with the blast packs.
Save from Zeke.
They might not know that he's here now. Obviously, they heard the blast packs, but do you make that connection? Do you realize what's just happened? I don't know. I've never seen that before. You have to, or you'll lose the round, but it looks like they'll lose it anyways because they bail on out. Look at the HP. That nade very nearly killed both of those players, and yet they get away with their lives.
Allowed the entire team of NIP to get a B stack.
Perfect. And now they're all here. They're all ready to go. Rolling Thunder goes in. Shot connected by JD. He needs a little more, though. Luckily, the showstopper didn't actually connect any kills. His existence finds one drone goes out, but they see them go into the TP. They're running away, but Raze is still here, waiting. This could be dangerous if he drops out on time. And Zeke slow walked through, but still catches existence. Great Hunter's Fury. It's harassing them. It's slowing them. Patatech's being spotted in good night and sweet dreams. Surely they're going to just swing. There's one. They know where Patatech is, so he's not long for this world. And a 1 versus 3 now. Chihuahua pops the cage and starts the defuse. The flank from up behind. They didn't hear the TP, obviously. Zeke is able to grab himself a kill. The nade pushes him off the defuse. They've gotten it halfway, though. Time is of the essence, but Zeke is in with a third. This is dangerous. 4 bullets remaining. All he needs is a headshot, but JD, he gets it done. What a close round. G2 almost pull it back. Done with the Patatech still tucked away safely. Pops down his final smoke, gives his teammate a bit of stim, but that costs him his life. The spray through by existence, easily done. Korea caught with his weapon away, rather caught with a smoke out. When we go into a 4 versus 3, a tough one really. With Korea falling, this makes you second guess whether you go for it still. Not just because you've lost an extra player, but also the control of that side of elbow. Nice shot by Patatech. Mixwell with a third, and that is it. Closed. Existence, he's pushed all the way up elbow. You know, his teammates had already just ran out on the site, and he's not in a position to really swing with them. Again, this was the spot they wanted to have. Oh, he's dead. He doesn't even get to TP.
He's not gonna get it. Even if he would, then he's got by artist, and that actually happened.
The A side itself, or from the B side, excuse me. Let's put down the A side hit, but Mixwell, because he's low, he's lurking behind in a position that you'll just never expect. Great damage done. He's taken a kill. patitech has as well. The spray through the cage, not quite going to work out, unfortunately. And with that two-man advantage, this should be done and dusted. patitech swings, turns on a dime, and almost gets another. Even tanks the beautiful little fault line. He knows that his opponent only has a pistol, and all he sees is free stats. In Red Bull Homegrounds, how strong he can be, and that's why it's a worthy of note. Existence, is he dead to that? Yes, he is. He ran all the way back through. But two players caught up in the close left corner. Shock Dart goes through. Rhyme needs to peek. Oh, he TPs. That's big brain because JD's in the corner. Oh my god. Shredding them. Zeke finds Rhyme through the TP with the nade afterwards, but it might not be enough because patitech is in a 1 versus 2. That was so well played on long, but it's still a relatively tight round.
Yeah. That was such a cool play. I would have to rewatch the entire round, but I feel like they didn't get the intel because of this slow attack on long B, right? That two players went to the left side. So teleporting one and baiting for JD was round winning. So he couldn't even spray those boxes to get a better position, but he's getting caught by Mixwell, and he was still waiting for his teammates to rotate so he can play retake with them. And that was the reason why he was just waiting so long in there to get killed by Mixwell. Unfortunate for him. Now Kriya, 2 versus 2 retake.
No.
He knows there's no one on the shot right now.
There was no way that worked out. There was literally no way. As soon as you saw that ult is still online, they've just got the time to play with patitech. He didn't peek into them, but luckily, time is gone, done, and dusted. And 9-3, we will go.
Anyone, so it feels like they will exactly know what's happening. An instant rotation from patitech, and Zeke has taken control of Hookah. Good job by Existence here. Another first blood, and nice!
80, that's unbelievable. What a shock dart on a Mixwell. Closing in the distance, winning the round pretty much single-handedly at that point with the second kill he follows up on, putting it into a 5v1. Zeke's got it all to do, and it's just not looking doable. In a pistol round like this, sure, he's still got armor, but with a classic in hand and a pyramid of players he peeks into. I'm gonna mention that Pith has 1 kill. So as much as we might harp on Rhyme for having a slow start, Pith's a little bit slower. He's not necessarily there right now. Last couple of rounds not being kind to him. Zeke.
If we would have got that double kill, man.
This is good. Hold on. NIP are pulling this right back in their favor. It was looking bad with the trades that went back and forth, but then Chihuahua. This guy is an absolute beast.
He's monster today. He's absolute monster today. And will he get another one? He missed those one taps on Mixwell, unfortunate, but he got it.
Oh no! He how many people has he shot through cages, through smokes, and now karma comes to play against him. Mixwell trying to make it over towards the spike. He was kept.
He knows he's here. Like, he gave away his position. He saw the barrel.
What the hell is going on? He was covering for the walkout that his teammate was covering as well, and Mixwell grabs the double. That is a 10-round. Well, 5-round lead. This one here, 3 more rounds to go to make that happen. And for NIP, it did feel like an inevitability when we went on to bind. Again, I'm going to be scared when they go to split. I think that's where they do damage. Chihuahua, the timing is terrible. Mixwell catches him in the side. This one, again, it came close. NIP had a foothold on the round, and it gets snatched out. Their legs swept from under them. Mixwell in with a 3rd, and almost the final with how low Rhyme is. And Rhyme's pushing towards him. This could be it. The 4K for Mixwell, the big stat boost. He's already got his ult online, though. And this genuinely could be the decision-making. He runs away. And no, he's still going for the kill. Never mind.
Just prepared for the map, you know, even against G2. But it's kind of hard to say when we don't have an interview with that specific question, right? Maybe post-game. Maybe post-game. We'll see. But in the meantime, JD gets a kill on Zeke. But then it gets traded by Ardis. Ardis with the double kill from his ult. Huge opening on side. Chihuahua of that cheeky shower play that he actually made so many times, but this is the first time it worked.
We know Chihuahua loves some cheeky plays in the shower, but let's see what else he can do. If he can make a clean play out of this one, scrub the soap on it, and pull it all the way off. So you have to realize, in that round there, in the start of this round, we had the orbital strike combined with the Hunter's Fury to just completely stop those players from going anywhere, and then kill them with the Hunter's Fury. Now we look to a little... Oh no, the player on site's being tagged. This is terrible. They know exactly where both players are. At least I think so. patitech seemed to have an idea on Kriya. Okay. I thought he heard the shadow step, but maybe not. As Kriya falls, Chihuahua's in a 1v2. 20 seconds on the clock, and he's got to get back and take the spike because Kriya had it in his hands, and now it's on the floor. Artist is just watching.
This is not looking good. He has 50 seconds. He needs to run. After the kill, never mind. I was really hoping he's going to get that kill because he would still be maybe to get it, but it is what it is.
Oh, Korea, he pushes through that smoke, takes down Artist, looks to heaven, but he can't get it done. He's sent to heaven himself. A 4v4 emerges, moving to the A site, but the spike is left behind. Again, Korea falling leaves that in a pretty precarious position. They cover heaven and get that spike down. The wall inside of the defender spawn is completely stopping them from pushing through and having anything to say about this, because they didn't have armor to start with, buying up ghosts. But Chihuahua, what a peek! That's so good with the aftershock, looking for a little bit more, but Pith ultimately takes him down. The heal is stopped though because he takes damage, but Zeke is absolutely huge. It's all on JD, but the Battle of the Sages goes to G2. What was that?
Grenades to like just get info on someone being close. See, he went for the second orb, but this time he paid the price.
Mixwell had already rotated over, ready for them this time, and the pre-call, once they heard the steps, they realized these guys are playing off ult orbs. Well, that's just pre-nated. Chihuahua! What is that shot? After shot connect, this guy's a beast. We've talked about him a million times, and let's add one more to the count. A 3 versus 2, Artist in danger. He spots the Sage, but JD hits the Sheriff's shot, and this must be the Wild West, because there's too many damn sheriffs and they're all popping off.
In town, right? But is this town big enough to for every single sheriff? It seems like it's only an NIP show in this round. My god, that round was nuts.
Dash across with the blast packs. There's already a player on site as we switch to Mixwell. He's taken down Rhyme. Support is coming in, and every fight's going their way. JD isn't long for this world after finding a frag, and with that, it's all down to 1. He hasn't been spotted on the back of the site, but they'll suspect that he can be here at this point. A 1v4 for Korea. The player walked out of the previous game with, I think, a 2.2 KD. Let's see if he can have a nice 4-1 in this. No.
He was definitely the top fragger for NIP in the previous map. 22 kills, by the way.
Positions, Mixwell can get up above that wall, so it's not too much of a concern if they want to start to push through. The only problem is the player right down below him, and that showstopper didn't get the kill. Chihuahua swings! He saves his teammate! This guy is a beast! 2 kills already on the board, and with that, a 5v1. It's Mixwell left alone, still sat behind that wall in the defender spawn when his teammates fell. He just legs it, runs, tail between his leg to the B site.
Loudly back to mid, and then way back. There he did it again.
Oh no!
Oh my god, on B again. Patatek with huge double kill.
Jeez, a double by Patatek. He could have even got more. Oh no, Mixwell in the perfect position, but Zeke from down below is the one to find all 3, leaving Chihuahua in a 1v3. He knows where Zeke is, but another 4K. 2 in the first 8 rounds. Done. Players stuck in the corner is so low. Chihuahua is in serious trouble, but they don't know there's already one on site. Well, they do, because that wall went up, but Mixwell's clearing it out. He sees now, oh, they're lined up. Mixwell, a triple out of absolutely nowhere. NIP fall behind. Akukos, aka Existence, has got a lot to do, but Ryan chimes in with another. That spike planted for, that's not what he meant to do. That spike planted for them. All they have to do is keep the players off it, but it's being diffused. It's halfway as he goes through the smoke, and Rhyme with a 1, but what? Mixwell aced it. He caught it through the smoke on the second player. That's disgusting. The only one left. Screw the HP on Existence. You've got JD to deal with. Breaking the wall gives away his position, but there's the shot. Pith has no idea where this player is, but he knows he's dropped the spike. And there's the shots. Gives it away as Existence runs for his life to plant that spike down. Now's the test. Oh, he thinks that the player's already pushed through into heaven, that he would beat you.
Timing. What? Biff doesn't peek it.
So close. He takes his knife out at the wrong time, but now makes it into heaven. He's going to go for the B site by the looks of things. 15 seconds? You got to run with your knife out, and it's not going to happen. He sees now the wall is still up. There's only one place he can be. Existence has the idea with the timing, but he drops out of heaven. 8 seconds. This is going to be so tight. Does he stick it or does he go for the fight? He has no idea where Pith is now as the spike is eventually planted. The peek comes through, and Pith closes the round in a 1v2. They need this round. They've got heaven control, but mid has been taken off them. They are trapped in, boxed in with 20 seconds left to go. The full team of G2 rotating in. Zeke has heard the drop. He knows the players are here. He's baiting them out, trying to distract his Artist. Picks them off one at a time. Only ammo is limiting him as he runs out eventually, but JD with 6 seconds left, he had no chance in the 1v3. They were just swarming him. Playoff of this, still 2 players on the B side. Had they had that info, they wouldn't be going here. But now they run right into Mixwell, who's just tapping them away with some knives. He's up close. He's looking for some right clicks, and he closes the round with it.
Yeah.
8-4 at the halftime. G2 swapping onto their attacking side. And
super quick. Execute on A side. Existence was actually a little bit late with that fault line, but the aftershock makes sure that no one crosses here. And Rhyme actually got a kill with the grenade.
Yeah.
With the, that was actually impressive because they stopped the super fast execute on A side.
B side is under heavy threat. It's the advanced position of Chihuahua that lets them keep that control, but with JD falling, Chihuahua is going to be the key player. He's over towards the garage and being peeked. They're expecting it, but with Pith falling, this becomes very difficult to hold on to any semblance of pushing towards that side. They have no control of heaven. They needed to take garage, and with that, they'll wait for Patatek to full heal up and then look to just take some fights as a two-man.
When he knew, right, that Chihuahua was just holding that angle. But yeah, it's a close timer on it. 10 seconds left. You know, this is just like schooling here.
That they're here and just backs off, walls them off, and plays alongside his teammate. Pith tagged up to 15, finished off. Here comes the Spectre, but it's not going to find the frag. Artist dealing with him and another to put it into an even fight. For G2, this isn't how they wanted the round to start, but they're pulling it back for sure until Korea, talking of backs, comes in and backstabs. Wall up now to cross over, but JD's still holding his headshot angle. It wasn't expected, so he's able to pull it all the way back. Hold on, JD's in trouble. He can jump. Oh, he can't jump back up.
He gave away his position as well.
He knew he was at the wall at least, so they should know that he was close. It's his teammate that I'm looking at. The head was spotted. I don't know if he fully realizes that, though. Patatek swinging around, misses the shot. Player drops down. There's the paranoia. It hits. Patatek stuck in the back. 20 seconds left. He has to go for the spike plan soon, and they'll either just delay the time or go for the peak together. Oh no, Patatek! He still hits the shot, sticking it now up close. JD knows that it's been stuck, knows where the player is. He's gonna bide his time for the reload and take the frag all the way.
Play.
Gorgeous.
Perfect play by JD.
For G2 in particular. So you still have to be a little bit worried. Look at this Artist gaining so much map control here, using the blast back in towards the spawn. It's not going to land, and he tries to nade Rhyme, but it doesn't matter because Rhyme's traded out by his teammate. Rolling Thunder puts these players up into the air. They're shooting their teammates. JD was disorientated, didn't know where he was, but then a Kukos Existence catches off Mixwell. Chihuahua down below with a double to finish the round off, and that was a mess of a round. The issues you're going to face. Ooh, the spike is moving in. Before, Korea was in a position where he could have been cut off without that being broken, but now with 10 seconds left, they know that you're coming. This is dangerous. You're going to hit every shot. Patatek gets one, but there's the showstopper, and that's the round stopper too.
Time is gone.
It's over, right? There was 6 seconds left as that was the rocket left the launcher, and so we go into a round advantage. The lead for NIP. It's not going to do anything. A little bit early, but it's all just posturing. Oh no! Down into the boom bot. Look at the damage that's done. Mixwell dashes up into heaven, but Rhyme finishes off Artist. All down to utility. Rhyme in with a second. There goes the blast pack. It's not going to get anything done, but he's refreshed his nade. Oh, Korea. He just got heavy pressured. And with that, NIP, they close out the round 10-8. Related. There's info now. There's at least, well, they know exactly where all three of them are, right? Nade through, peek in, Zeke with another, and this is looking terrible for NIP. G2 answering back in the 4v2 as Rhyme looks for one and catches into Holly. What is this? But it's open for heaven. That's where the plant is. It's so hard to make this one work. The nade not even going to cover for the window peek as Rhyme eventually gets there. He's been spotted, and they know he's not on it now with that jump peek. All he can do is try to bait them out into another quick peek. He didn't even get that halfway, did he?
Yeah, he had 36 HP. He basically dies to a one shot from the Vandal.
Not be dropping him is an interesting. Small point.
Yeah, right. I would love to know why.
With Korea turning up as he is, I don't know how Artist just ended up getting pushed downwards by that one, but his nade got a kill anyways. Traded out his teammates and put it into the 2v2 spike, retrieved as they move towards the site, and that plant will come in. A 2 versus 2 retake is tough to make happen when you haven't got the info on the second player, and this is where Zeke could have been huge, but he got cut off, and Chihuahua coming up, not finding the play. Artist looks for more, but it's not gonna happen. Ultimately, the battle of the raises goes to Rhyme. And with that, it's 11-9.
Often, right? But he has that ultimate now for like, I think, 4 rounds.
He's had it for a while. It's the showstopper I'm looking at, though, because mid control is where they're looking to go. Ryan wants to break that wall. There's the showstopper, and it stops Zeke's show for sure. Korea returning to that position that we'd seen the enemy Omen use earlier on, and Chihuahua quickly closes it. A double to finish that round. 12-9 we go. 1 out of 3. That's all that NIP need now, and they will be knocking out G2, a team that everybody doubted coming into this. G2 were the favorites on paper for sure, and you could see that the support was out for them. But NIP, Icebox, they fixed every single problem that they had. They looked so much better than they did in the first run around. And although they beat G2 13-5, catching them on an off day on Split, we knew that even though it wouldn't be as clean, they had a chance.
Now it's being destroyed.
It's going to be destroyed at the right time as well. The smoke goes in towards the spawn as they look to crunch in on Korea. His support is slowed a little bit. In goes the Rolling Thunder. Mixwell, though, still pursuing the player on the site, and Korea's dropped. Rolling Thunder gave them control of Heaven for a little bit, and the trade is there. Oh, no! How is Existence able to do that? He was spotted as well inside the smoke. He avoids everything. Now it's a 4 versus 3. Heals up for Existence as well. There's the res back by Zeke, which is quickly denied. A peek in by JD to shut Mixwell down before he'd fully rezzed on up. 1-man advantage, but they've got to get back in here, and they're lacking the ultimates now. That Rolling Thunder could be invaluable, but JD, he grabs it onto Patatek. They'd already used the Aftershock, but Zeke and Pith, quick to react, catching every kill. It's left down to JD. He found 4Ks before. Can he do it again? Gives away his position. Classic out, and there it is. A 4K to close out the game. NIP eliminate G2, and Mixwell's already off the server and out of the qualifier. That is a huge upset now for EU Valorant.